back on their feet. Everybody's the same. They have to do the same process. You can buy yourself into a situation you don't need.
Right. Do you utilize any of the services, the missions out here, any of the outreaches?
Yeah, just not shelters because of my dog.
They won't allow the dog?
Well, they will, but they won't. They a lot of people are afraid of dogs, especially when you get to like communities that are more rural or more less suburban. There's less education about them. So their number one thing is to panic, and that causes panic for my dog, and then that's a conversation.
Right.
And then immediately I'm next out of the picture. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. You have to either get your food and go, or just plain get out of here.
But he's a very well-behaved dog. Very well-behaved dog. We see a lot of the dogs on the streets, and this is probably one of the most calmest, relaxed dogs. Dogs are no different. As humans, our brains are wired. There's like that flight mode, right? There's like the flight or fight. I'm sure you've heard of that. And it's no different with the animals that are out here. So exactly, they could absolutely tell and sense. And he's like, just has the best little spirit. He's so cute. Do you have an ID?
I'm working on that. It's not something that I'm in a rush to get and lose again. It's funny because they want you to get an ID and then you can get in the place. But I think that I should be able to get in the place and then get my documents because I don't want to have a place. I don't want to lose them.
Right.
Those are important to me just as they are to them. They're more important to me. And I really want to, I want to get into there's something in a headspace where I'm not always feeling so like I need to rush and leave things behind.
Do you have family?
Back home in Seattle.
Do you talk to them?
It's been a while. It's something that I've been wanting to do recently. In the past couple of months, just been like a year.
Do they know you're here?
Yeah.
So could you go home if you wanted to?
No, I mean I could, but I'd be in the same position. My family hasn't, the problems that I'm going through are because I wasn't taught how to avoid them.
So do you deal with any mental health or any addiction out here on the streets?
Addiction, yeah, mental health, up and down. Sometimes lack of sleep can cause issues, mental health issues. That's easy to have like here.
Right. Sometimes that has to do with our situation and where we're at with our environment. But you seem to be a very wise and well-rounded young man. And so I'm just curious, where do you see yourself, Amaya, in 6 months from now?
Hopefully in housing. Yeah, if I'm not, I don't know, I'm exhausted. It's been a long road.
So we could kind of talk a little off camera too, because I think somebody was telling me about some resources here on Skid Row. But I do have, we have subscribers, so if anybody wants to reach out or help you, or if they have a job lined up or housing lined up, would that ever be anything that you would be interested in?
If it's near here, yeah, sure. I'm always open to freelance work, pretty much any kind. I have a lot of experience doing a lot of different things. Yeah, no, for sure. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I feel like you're very well rounded. I mean, you've got, with your elements and everything going on, that you've got a really sharp mind, and your puppy, it shows, it shows through him.
Yeah, and he's the number one priority, so as long as I'm able to include him on whatever I do.
Absolutely, fine. And his name's Snoopy, and he's very good. Minnie was playing with him before and after. So, as we told you, our channel is to bring awareness. And we will put this up, and we pray for anybody and everybody that we come in contact with. And we really want to make sure that everybody has a story, and everybody is human, and everybody deserves to be treated with that same respect. Our little ones out here in the streets with us, we are no different. Our situations are different, yes, but we are no different. At the end of the day, we are still all human beings and need to be treated with that same kindness, compassion, and love. So my last question before we close, what would you say is your biggest obstacle or hurdle out here on Skid Row?
Keeping a phone. Yeah. That's what they need me to have, and just number one target, and then being able to charge it. Like if I'm able to keep the phone, then charging it is a problem, and then I lose it if it's not charged. And so if I was able to have an access to a place that I could charge it, and then yeah.
The storefront people, do they let you in their stores?
No.
No. And is there churches that come out on Skid Row to help, like feed?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that come out here feed, which is really nice.
Well, I just want to say thank you again, Amaya, for inviting us into your world and kind of behind the scenes on a day-to-day. Again, you have a beautiful puppy, and he's a very well-behaved dog. And any of our viewers, if anybody is watching this and they want to help, we'll definitely come back and find you. We'll be here in the area up until tonight, and then we'll be going back home on Sunday. So we just want to say appreciate you and thank you. And in closing, do you have any closing words that maybe anybody that could be on the verge of homeless, because we're all one paycheck away is what we say, from being in the same situation, do you have any words that you'd like to share with anyone that could be going through this or about to go through this?
Just be patient. And don't give up at all. And take things as they come, not as you think they should be or want them to be. Because anything can change at the drop of a dime. And as long as you're able to work through it and in the time that it needs to take, then you'll be okay. And it will hopefully work out.
Right. We say keep on keeping on, because at the end of the day, that's all we could do. Put your best foot forward, and guess what? Tomorrow's another day. Every day we have a new day and a new chance. So I just want to say thank you, and we appreciate you, and have a great rest of your afternoon. Bye, Snoopy.